I just don't want to go through that again until I feel like that I'm like ready to really, really settle down into it.
What's up, guys? It's Tanya. Welcome back to my channel. Guess who I have here with me today? My twin. Well, actually, she's not my twin, but my sister's here. And if you notice, there's something different about her from the last video we did on micro locks versus, was it small locks? Was that what it's called? I'll put it on the screen somewhere.
Traditional locks.
Yeah, traditional locks, I think is what we called it. So micro locks versus traditional locks. But guess what? She got a perm, y'all.
Creamy crack is back.
She got rid of her locks. Okay, let's not say got rid of, maybe. She uninstalled, she combed out.
Yeah.
She took down her locks. And so in today's video, we're going to talk to you guys about why. She's going to kind of share her story, and hopefully it will help some of you guys. She has a really cool, not cool, but interesting backstory as to what happened in her journey. So I'm going to let her share that with you guys. So take it away.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys know, but I had my second kid about 15 months ago. I had a little girl. Her name is Sydney Marie. And she, my pregnancy was pretty traumatic. I was on bed rest for a long period of time, about 8 months of my pregnancy. And then I had HELLP syndrome, which is something that's very rare, but it's very serious. It's a very serious disorder. And I suffered from like high blood pressure. For about 6 months, I was on medication after I had her. And I came off of that. I came off of my diuretics for my water retention, and I felt like everything was going back to normal. So I got my locks reinstalled. And of course, we told you guys about how I wanted them, but versus how I got them. And so I got them, and I had them for a period of time, and then I had what you would call a regression, and my hair started falling out. I'm trying not to get emotional, but my hair started falling out, and my blood pressure shot back up, and I had these sores all over my body, and like I would wake up one day, and then I would just pull out a whole lock. Why it happens, sometimes your hormones, they level out, and then they dysregulate, and then they level out and dysregulate. And you can look up HELLP syndrome and get a little bit more details about the symptoms and the aftermath and things like that. But it was one of those things where I could either lose my hair in clumps because my roots were getting so small, or I can have them uninstalled and keep the hair that I have, grow it back healthy, and then start over, which is an option. And I mentioned that last time I was on the channel because a lot of people feel like, once you get rid of your locks, it's like, oh, well, I tried it, and I don't want to do it anymore because it didn't work out.
Danny got locks before I did because her husband has locks, her son has locks. And so she got her locks, and then right before her baby was born, she had like a crisis. And she was like, she basically like called me over, and we basically combed out / cut. And then she went through her whole pregnancy. So it's kind of like, you could say she really didn't know how her hair would react to being locked and then having the blood pressure issues, because we wouldn't have known what the postpartum was going to be like.
Right.
Because immediately postpartum, she didn't have them, and then she got them reinstalled. And then the issue started with the regression back to having issues with her blood pressure. So it was kind of like a gap there. Yeah. And then she was under the impression that her hair was okay, and then to go ahead and get locks back in there, which was around the time where it was like a year, right?
Yeah. Because
so
I waited
had
6 months. And I waited 6 months, and then I got them, and I had them for 6-7 months, and then right when she turned a year old is when like
everything hit the fan.
Everything hit the fan, and it started with just sores. I was getting sores, almost like hives. I wouldn't say sores. I was getting hives all over my body, and then I wake up one day and my hair was falling out.
Yeah. So tell me this. I know people are gonna ask. Okay, so you combed out your locks, but you didn't have to get a relaxer, so why'd you do that?
I don't like loose natural hair. It's too much work, and I'm lazy.
So is it gonna be a long time before you get the locks? Because I'm curious about this. I haven't asked you this before, but okay, so you got the locks taken out and you don't like loose natural. So I'm assuming that since you got the relaxer, you're thinking it's gonna be a significant amount of time then before you go ahead get your locks back in, right? Because like even if you get like micro locks or something like that, you'd have to get them interlocked or something, and then your hair would have to grow out all that relaxed hair in order.
It's gonna be at least a year, and it's just because honestly, and I don't mean to sound dramatic, but it was a very traumatizing experience. And the first time I had locks, it was a 3 year period where I loved them. They were, almost halfway down my back, and that feeling and that process was it was fun because I was just like, look at my hair, and then just to be excited to do it again, and then get as far as I did. They were already locked all the way. I had a lot of growth just within that 6 months. I just don't want to go through that again until I feel like that I'm like ready to really, really settle down into it.
So what would you tell somebody who is experiencing, issues with their locks as far as like hair loss and stuff? Because I will, let me disclaimer that we're not like hair care professionals or anything like that. But sometimes in like Facebook groups and stuff, people, they will post up, maybe even similar to what she's saying that what's happening with her hair. And it's like dependent upon peers to like answer those questions. But it could be something that's more like if it gets really bad, like it could be something that's more. So like, what did you, after your initial like your hair started being damaged and you started losing hair and stuff like that, was it like that you already kind of knew what was wrong with you and you knew there was a side effect of it, or you didn't realize what was happening with your hair was something medical?
I didn't know it was a side effect because with my son 5 years ago, I had HELLP syndrome also, and I didn't. It was very brief. It was like it was an onset, and then within a month of me having him, by the time I went back for my 6 months appointment, I was back to normal.
Yeah.
And at that point, I had loose natural hair, and I started my pregnancy with him with almost a fade. And when I had him, my hair was as long as it is now. So I had a lot of hair growth. And even after then, my hair just kept growing. This pregnancy was just different. Like there was a lot of things that I didn't deal with him that I did with her. And I didn't know that it was like, oh, this is part of HELLP. But I knew that it had to do something with my hormone irregularities and stuff like that.
Wow. See, I didn't even know like a lot of the stuff that she's saying and like how, I guess, deeply like medical and stuff that it went. One day, literally, she just FaceTimed me and her locks were going. I guess it's because what were you hiding underneath that hat? She came to my house like a day or two before and she had a scarf on and stuff.
Well, sorry, I don't mean to get emotional, but it was just one of those things where like you woke up and you were normal, and then you went to sleep, and then like a clump of your hair was out,
Yeah.
And I didn't want to. I've been sick for so long. My daughter was a year. I went through a pregnancy where I was sick the entire time then, and so it was like I was embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how to feel about it. I was embarrassed. And so I just put on my hat and I was like, well, if nobody notices, I'm not going to say anything. That's just how I dealt with it the way that I dealt with it. You know what I'm saying? So
it's a perfectly healthy way for you to deal with it. And when you were ready to tell people, then you did.
And I actually have a texturizer.
Textlax.
So I don't know if that makes it any better.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. Plenty of people say it's like, toxic or whatever, but at the same time, I mean, plenty of people have been getting relaxers for a very long time, and they're just fine. So, and they eat McDonald's, which is like chemicals.
Exactly. I got it professionally done, and when I did have relaxed hair, even in high school, my hair was down my back. So it's not like you can't have healthy long hair.
Yeah,
with
it looks really good.
Relaxer, so.
Yeah. Well, do you have anything else to add? I appreciate you coming on and like sharing your story about what happened to you in your hair, and having to take down your locks and your journey back to a healthy set of hair, and also mental clarity, and it sounds like mental health and trust in the process.
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things, like I said in the first video, like go with the flow. You know what I'm saying? Hair is hair, and there are instances where you lose your hair and it doesn't go back, but 9 times out of 10, you just have to embrace whatever season that you're in and keep it moving. Whenever my hair grows out to a point, I'm going to enjoy it how it is now. I was feeling 19 again. I was like, I told my husband, he'd never see me with
She was about to do the chicken head, y'all.
And I told my husband, I was like, this is the young tenderoni. And he was like, whoa. Yeah, he never see my hair straight. So that was the fun part about it. He got to see me in a way that he'd never seen me before. And I got to see myself the way I haven't seen myself in like 20 years. I'm not going to tell y'all how old I am. But no, like I'm cool with it and I feel okay. And when it's time for me to come back full circle, I'm going to do it. And I'm not getting sister locks or micro locks because that's just too much.
She's getting micro locks.
But I'll get them again. I saved them.
You save your locks for real? You gonna do them?
I saved both sets.
You didn't tell. Okay, so you're gonna get lock extensions. You think you're gonna like use those to start your other locks back up? I mean, I'm just trying to figure out because like if you just text like your hair and then when you get it locked again, are you gonna cut any of the length off or like the ends of the letter? Like,
yeah, and that's another reason why I wasn't worried about it because I save both sets of my locks. I have about 200 locks at the house, and so when I get enough new growth to where I would say, you know what, put them back in there.
yeah.
Get them back.
We're gonna document that, y'all, once she gets them put back in, cause like, I mean, I think that's super
Some of
cool.
them are red and some of them are black.
Oh, from you dyeing your hair. Okay.
So it's gonna look kind of funky.
She gonna have Franken locks.
Yeah.
She gonna have Franken locks, y'all.
I'll put the short ones in the back so nobody able to see
Oh my
it.
God.
People pay good money for those.
I mean, I'm for it. Listen, if you like it, I love it. That's what I got to say about it. All right. Well, thank you so much, Danny, for coming on and answering the questions that I had for you and sharing your story about, having to take down your locks. I know some people been wondering where you been because I was like, oh, we'll have my sister back on. So here she is, y'all, in all her glory. Yeah. If you got any questions for her, she's in my Facebook group, Locs So Fine. Facebook.com/groups/Locs So Fine. It's in the link in the description below, and I'm sure she will answer any of the questions that you might have about what she went through and taking her locks down and her plans for the future. Also, if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel and like the video. Click the like button. Click, click, click. It's right down there. And I would love it if you would join the Locs Mama fam. And as always, guys, I appreciate you. Bye, mamas.